excellent faces! Hey guys, it's Liz. So I know it's been a really long time since I've uploaded a video. I am so sorry. I've been really busy lately. I've had a lot of things come up randomly, and they were always like right before I was gonna make this video. So I'm really sorry it has been so long, but yeah. Okay, so today's video is gonna be about photography. Okay, I'm not meaning photography like professional camera photography. Like, you do not need a nice camera. Don't spend all your life savings on a nice camera. What you need is just a simple thing that takes pictures. It could be a disposable camera. Like, it could be the worst camera out there. It does not matter. You just need some type of camera. And so, these are going to be some tips and tricks that I've learned through a photography class that I've been taking, and I hope that these will help you just take better pictures. Not professional pictures, just better pictures. Okay, so let's see if it works. Okay, photography. Taking better pictures all around. That is simply what photography is. You do not need to have a really good picture that you want to sell online or anything. Just photography is about taking better pictures. The meaning of photography. Unless you photograph what you love, you're not going to make good art. I think this is the most important thing about photography. You need to make sure you are taking pictures of what you love. And truly, it will make good art. If you're not taking pictures of something that you're passionate about, then you are not going to end up with very good photography. Photograph to tell a story. Every picture has a story to tell. This is very important to keep in mind whenever taking pictures, because it's true. Every picture is a moment in time. So if you are taking a moment at a time, then you have to have a story to go along with it, because there's a story that goes along with every moment. So there's memories. Use key things to help tell the story. In this picture, the key thing, I think, is the ring. I think that's a really important thing in this picture, and it is showing a lot about the story. It is explaining like how they have a happy marriage and everything. Colors can make a photo. I'm pretty sure everyone here has learned about the color wheel once in their life, even if it was whenever you were like 2 years old. Everyone knows that there are contrasting colors. Contrasting colors are the colors that are opposite on the color wheel. So in this photograph, someone noticed that those were really good colors. They were contrasting colors, the leaves in the car, so they took a picture of it. And normally a picture like that would not always turn out the best. Sometimes it will, but normally it won't. But because of the colors in it, it made a great photograph. Color contrast can help create great photos. Again, they use contrasting colors opposite on the color wheel, and they took a picture of oranges and a blue table. If it was a brown table, then it might have not turned out as well, but it was a blue table, which caused the oranges to pop more and it to be more appealing to the human eye. Different view. Okay, this is very important, I think, at least in the photographs I take, because everyone sees a object or person in a certain way. Whenever you were originally looking at this baby, it would have been straightforward. You would have been looking at him straightforward. And if you took a picture like that, then it wouldn't be as interesting because everyone sees that. By taking the picture from above in this photograph, it made it more appealing and made it interesting. So make sure you're like looking around and going different angles, getting below, getting above, getting up close. All of those things will help. Look at things in a different way the most. Again, everyone sees the same things, but if you look at it in a different way and take a picture of that, it will be very interesting and appealing to the viewers because they don't see the object normally that way. Portraits can be very difficult. I know this from experience. Portraits are very hard because it's a living, breathing thing. They have to be moving, they have to be doing stuff. They can't just stay there as long as you want to take pictures. So you have to kind of practice this one more, I think, than the other skills. Something that helps portrait photography is it helps to focus on the best parts of the person in both your eyes and theirs. So if you're taking pictures of a friend, okay, their favorite part about them is their hair. Your favorite part about them is their eyes. By knowing that, you know that you want to focus up on their face, and you want to make sure that those two things that they believe are the most beautiful are really focused on and really clear. Create emotion. This too is a little difficult, but it can be easier than sometimes we expect it to be. It can be most easily done through people, like portraits. So any wedding photography or maternity photography or anything like that, that already has emotion because why we are taking the picture is emotional. Tips. Now, here are some tips to keep in mind while taking photos. These are tips that are more leaning towards photography and not just how you see things. Lighting is key. If you have bad lighting, you're going to have a bad picture. It's simple as that. If it is dark in a room, then your picture is going to turn out dark and it won't be appealing. So, find the light. If you're taking a photo of something that can be moved, move it towards some light. So, if you are inside a house and it's dark and you're trying to take a picture of your friend, simply just go outside where it's light and you'll have a 10 times better picture. The golden mean. The golden mean is often used by many different types of artists, like architecture, and the Mona Lisa was even done with the golden mean. It can be hard to use sometimes. It takes a lot of practice to be able to see things in this way. The golden mean is simply just the lines that make it a photograph or anything more appealing. An easier way of using the golden mean is using something called the rule of thirds. The rule of thirds uses different points in a photo to appeal to a natural eye. It breaks up a photo. A lot of cameras actually naturally have this. There's a button on the camera that brings it up onto your screen. But if you don't have that on a camera, then you can view stuff in this way a lot easier because you're just breaking stuff up and you're making sure the focus is on one of the 4 inner corners. Again, it's called the rule of thirds, but it is not a rule. There are no rules in photography. If you think something will turn out better not using the rule of thirds, then go for it. Again, you can take a picture a million times, and you can delete pictures, so try it. You can try it, and you can use the rule of thirds, or you can just mess around with whatever else you want to do. No movements. Unless you're trying to get a different effect. Okay, so this might be a little confusing the way I worded it, but if you are moving a camera around when you're trying to take a portrait, then it will come out blurry and it won't work. And I'm pretty sure everyone has taken a picture like this before where it was movement. But if you're trying to get effect of blur, then go ahead and move it. So you want to make sure you're holding your phone or camera still. If it moves, it will not focus. That's why you get the blur. Because every camera focuses before it takes the picture. So if it's moving, it won't get that focus. So there were a couple photography tips for you guys, and I really hope you enjoyed them. I had a lot of fun putting together this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you like taking pictures and if you think these tips will help you. If you really like this video, comment down below with what your favorite thing is to take pictures of. If you would like to subscribe to the channel, click the link down there. I hope you really enjoyed this because I really did.